Hello, and we welcome you to day 2 of the Turkey Tournament here at York High School, where Butler College Prep takes on Oswego East High School. Thank you to those of you just joining us. My name is Choi. Alongside me is Griffin Hanna. And Griffin, we've got a day 2 matchup between two teams that fell just short in their day 1 matchups yesterday. Butler lost to Glenbrook South, and Oswego East lost to York. Those two teams just finished up playing. For those of you that watched that, you know that York came out on top in a close nail-biter victory. Griffin, what are we looking forward today between these two teams trying to rebound?
Right now we got two hungry programs just trying to get their first win of the tournament. Right now it's the consolation bracket, so it's win or go home. And that's the last thing either of these programs want to do on the second day of the Turkey Tournament.
Absolutely, Griffin. And now we're getting introduced to the starting lineups for Butler. They've got number 5, Kyra Conwell, number 10, Tiana Harding, number 11, Ziana Walton, number 23, Samaya Williams, and number 24, Kerminicia Wellington, the freshman, rounding things out. For Oswego East, they've got Aubrey Lamberti, Maggie Lewandowski, Nicole Rubinski, Cassie Van Meter cracks the starting lineup for the first time in this tournament, and Desiree Merritt rounding things off at the guard position.
One person I'm looking to be a huge factor in tonight's game is Desiree Merritt. Was great in the tournament last year, trying to keep her incredible tournament run going this year.
And we go to tip-off, and it's won by Butler. So they'll bring it up to start us off here in the early goings. They move it to the right wing. It's Williams. Now kicks it back. It's a turnover. Coast to coast. They can't finish the job. Merritt fights for the board. She can't get it. Lamberti couldn't finish the job, and now Butler goes coast to coast, and they'll start it off with an easy layup. Number 24, Kermincia Wellington, the freshman, with the bucket. Pull-up jumper there, and it's good. Maggie Lewandowski, the leading scorer in last night's game for Oswego East.
These two teams pushing the pace early out of the gates, going fast. Both teams getting a bucket with less than a minute underway.
Long pass in, they get it in quickly. Pull up 3, this one's not gonna go. Offensive rebound for Butler. They go low to the paint. Wellington kicks it out. Now she gets it back, and this one's gonna be another turnover. Lamberti with her second steal of the game. Pushing the pace, tries going long, and she's gonna throw it out of bounds, so a turnover for Oswego East.
Lamberti's been ready to go out the gates of this game, getting 2 steals as we just get under a minute away.
They go down in the corner, a triple. This one's gonna lip out. Rebounded by Van Meter. Now Lewandowski pushing it up. Maggie Lewandowski, nice move. She lays it in, draws the foul. And one for Maggie Lewandowski's got a chance to extend the lead to 3 if she hits her free throw.
Great footwork there by Landowski, going with the mini Euro step, first going out, then back into the paint for the easy 2, finishing through contact.
Lewandowski's free throw is good. She completes the and one, makes it 5-2. 6:40 left to go in the first quarter here. Conwell with it, now dumps it off to Walton. Back to Conwell, Walton for 3. She knocks it down. Ties this game up at 5 apiece. Nice shot from Ziana Walton. Now Lewandowski looks to respond, kicks this one out, and they're gonna call it travel. Tried getting it to Desiree Merritt. Instead, she gets charged for the travel. It'll be a turnover.
So far, very clean game from both sides. Limited fouls called here.
Ball pops loose, Merritt fighting for it. Butler recovers nicely, getting it in. Driving to the basket and banking it in. Nice job fighting through contact. Ziana Walton again. She's quickly up to 5 points. Scored the team's last 5 points as well. Merritt with it, top of the key. Long three. Merritt can't get it to go. Rebounded by Wellington. Wellington pushing the floor. Drives, throws it up, draws the foul.
On those last 2 possessions there, we saw Oswego East coming out in the trap early. They've been doing this since the start of the game. Last 2 possessions, it turned to bite them as just a couple of Butler's players got behind them and got one layup and other finished through contact.
Oh, they changed the call, so it's an offensive charge. They had Wellington lining up to shoot free throws, but Oswego will get the ball. Merritt with it. Merritt drives left side, pivot foot, put up the floater, not going to go. Van Meter fights for the rebound, falls to the ground. They're pushing it in transition. Butler going up with it, throw it up, and it gets stuck. No foul, so it'll be a jump ball headed to Oswego East. Ziana Walton tried fighting through contact that time. She couldn't get the job done.
Walton trying to go up on the smaller Merritt out in transition. Many would believe that's just barbecue chicken, but she was unable to get it to go, leaving it just short.
Lewandowski gets the ball unstuck. Nice assist from the athletic trainer, Jim Stepanek. And we're back to basketball. Lewandowski bringing it up. Screen from Van Meter. They swing it over to Merritt. Top of the key to Lamberti. Lamberti drives right. Off the glass and in. Nice touch, Aubrey Lamberti. Makes it a 7-7 game. Immediately turns it over. Lewandowski goes up. Not going to go. This one's going to go out. It'll stay with Oswego East. Some nice pressure defense coming from them.
Like you said, Oswego's been pressuring the ball right from the inbound, resulting in a couple steals for Oswego East.
High pass, Lewandowski with it. She's going to try her luck with a three. This one's going to be short. Offensive rebound for Oswego East. Lamberti gets the ball popped up. Van Meter fights for it. Who touched it last? They're going to say it's going to Butler. Starting at top of the key, Conwell with it. Tries to weave through traffic, nothing there. Deep three, this one nearly banked in. Ball comes loose again, Lewandowski picks it up. Lewandowski, coast to coast, draws the foul.
Game's been very physical so far. Both teams having multiple players end up on the floor after almost seems like every play. Love to see the hustle plays out of both teams.
First free throw's good. Gives Oswego a lead. And brings up Lewandowski's point total to 6. Second one not going to go. So it sticks to as an 8-7 game. This one, a pull-up mid-ranger. This one's not going to go. Fighting for the ball, it'll be a jump ball. So this one stays with Butler.
Butler going with the box play out of the inbound.
They get it in. Merritt nearly batting it away. Aggressive defense from Merritt. Conwell too hard off the glass, gets her own rebound, swings it in the corner. Here's a three. They're going to call it travel. They don't blow the whistle. That's a bucket that's good for Samaya Williams.
Just one too many steps there from Williams, trying to create extra separation with the step back.
Lewandowski with it, top of the key, goes to the right wing, pulls up. This one's going to be an air ball. Rebounded by Wellington. Butler pushing the floor. They swing it to the corner. Now Wellington, she'll pull up for three. Can't knock it down. Another rebound. This one, not even close. They'll call it dead. Cassie Van Meter charged with the foul.
Confusion between the players there on what the call was. It will be an inbound for Butler. Again, running that box play.
Switched it to on the floor. Butler's coach, not a big fan of that. This one is going to be a travel. That's definitely the right call. They'll call that one on Ziana Walton. Lewandowski to bring it up. Wide open three. Here's the shot. The triple is good. Nothing but net. Number 12, Nicole Werbinski finds her shot early. She was struggling yesterday in the game against York. But in the first quarter here, she knocks down her first shot of the night. Conwell swings it. Extra pass to the corner. Here's a triple for Butler. This one's going to be long. Offensive rebound off the hands. They're going to say it's going to stay with Butler. They get it in Merritt. Some great defense. Here's a three-pointer. This one's not going to go. Rebounded by Lewandowski. Lewandowski drives left side. Nice step. Switches to the right. Great move. Maggie Lewandowski picks up the bucket. She's up to 8 points.
Great acrobatic finish there from Lewandowski, going up and then under to get it in for the two.
Here's a pull-up mid-ranger that's going to go in. Nice shot. Syra Conwell knocking it down. First back bucket of the game. So just a 4-point game. 2 minutes left to go. Desiree Merritt throwing it to the coach of Butler. Just a little confusion. Oswego East in their white jerseys. The Butler head coach in a very white polo.
The backdoor can be a tricky play as you try to limit communication and keep the backdoor as secret as possible, as it incorporates the element of surprise and just a little miscommunication there between teammates.
Ava Tyburski as well as Lily Van Dyke come in for the first time, as there's a good shot. Sayana Wilson makes the basket, and now that brings her point total up to 7. The two subs come in for Merritt and Van Meter. Lamberti near the free throw line, extra pass. Way long that time from Van Dyke.
Crowd getting loud there, disagreeing with the call. Call was overturned.
Oswego retains possession. It's Lewandowski with it. Quickly swings it over to Tyburski. Now that one's not going to go. Just long back rim. Three-pointer, Wellington. Can't get it to go. She was wide open. Rebound picked up by Lewandowski. She's pushing the pace again. Makes the extra pass in the corner. Pump fake. Now she'll try her luck. Here's the three. Not going to go. Tyburski can't get it to fall. Here's a shot from the corner. This triple is going to hit the little thing on top of the basket. Not sure what that is, like a little
lift.
Yeah, lift.
Pulley system.
Pulley.
Both of these teams valuing the three early, shooting more threes than two so far in this game. Pace has been slowing down to open up that three. Neither team really knocking down too many shots yet.
Almost looks like both teams are playing that high-paced, really trying to push the floor. Never letting any teams get comfortable defensively, and right now it's working for both offenses. Both defenses struggling to adjust. Just a 2-point game. Lamberti puts up the floater. This one's not going to go. Tyburski hustling in the corner. She might have stepped out. They're going to say Butler stepped out. Annabelle Williams subbing in for the first time today. She'll give Lamberti a break. So only one starter remains. I'm sorry, two starters remain. It's Werbinski and Lewandowski, the only ones left from the starting five for Oswego East. Werbinski, left wing. Just going to dump it back off. They go down low. Nice move, and the foul is drawn.
Like you said earlier, both teams pushing the pace right now, and within pushing the pace, your team also gets tired faster, as we see both teams quick to empty out their bench, as Oswego East only has Lebowski and Maggie Landowski left.
First free throw good. Ziana Walton checking in for Tiana Harding. Layla Edwards, another freshman on this Butler team, checking in for the first time today. Second free throw, nothing but net, it's good. Nice shot from Lily Van Dyke. Conwell with it, top of the key, swings it out quickly. Wellington now into the corner. Long pass, Conwell fights through traffic. They swing in the corner, extra pass. Here's the three-pointer, and it's good. Time will expire in the first quarter, but not after. Ziana Walton knocks down the triple to make it just a 1-point lead for Oswego East. 15-14 your score. We'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome you back. Start of the second quarter, 15-14 your score here in the South Gym. Oswego East a tight 1-point lead over Butler. They do have the ball. It's Lewandowski to bring it up. Spins around, weaves through traffic, gonna go up with the left. Hard fall, no foul. Can't get the layup to go in. Butler pushing the pace. They'll go to that corner. They love shooting the threes from there. Conwell gonna escape. Now she'll drive left side and she lays it in. Conwell's up to 4 points now, and Butler's got the lead. Lamberti with it. Spinning, kicks it, corner. Desiree Merritt, triple, is good. Gets Oswego East the lead back. Now they're up by 2, 18-16.
First points there from Desiree Merritt. That's first in the stats most people care about, but she's been showing up in the hustle stats of the box score, getting multiple steals and pressures early in the game.
You highlighted her before the game started, Griffin, as one of the best options on this team, and she's showing why. She's a poised shooter, but you know what stood out to me the most through these first two games that I've seen her play is the defense, just the hustle, like you just mentioned. We'll see if that plays a factor, especially as these teams start to really just lose a lot of energy, especially with the pace that these two offenses are going at. Lewandowski quickly kicks it out. Merritt with it. Hesitation, now she'll pull up, can't get it to fall. It's rebounded by Walton, but it's an immediately turned over and right into the hands of Lamberti, who's going to lay it in. So now a 4-point lead for Oswego East.
Oswego East with another steal off this early pressure they're applying.
Williams goes in, lays it in, fights through contact. Good defense by Lewandowski, but an even better job by Samaya Williams. Fights through the contact, lays it in. So 20-18 your score, 6:13 left to go in this one. Lamberti drives right side, pivots, spins. Can she get it to go? No, she can't. Now Walton with it. Williams again. Back-to-back possessions. Samaya Williams laying it in.
Although Williams is undersized, she's doing a great job of getting down into the paint and finishing.
Lewandowski quickly bursting. Gonna draw the foul. She's heading to the line. Ziana Walton gets called for the foul. It's her second personal of the game. First free throw is good from Lewandowski, so that breaks the tie. We're going to have some subs. Tyberski Van Dyke head to the bench. Annabelle Williams comes back out. Alongside her is Cassie Van Meter. And it's a 2-for-2 trip for Lewandowski at the line. Maggie Lewandowski now up to 10 points. It's a 22-20 game. Here's an open three-pointer. That one's just a bit long. Offensive rebound and laid in by number 5, Syra Conwell. Conwell's got 6 points. Lamberti thought about the three, too deep for her range. Merritt quickly swings it over. And this one's going to get stripped away. Conwell, fast break. Good job by her. Able to go off the glass. Perfect touch. She's up to 8. And now Butler with the lead. Deep three from Merritt, way off the mark. Rebounded Van Meter, can't get it to go. She gets another rebound. Also can't get that one to go. Butler pushing the pace. This one's just going to be thrown up. And there's going to be a foul.
Many bodies hitting the floor there. These teams looking to be more tired as this game goes on. As we mentioned earlier, as the pace continues to get faster and faster, players get tired as the Butler head coach is moving all his players back, just getting them back on defense, trying to slow down the tempo that Oswego's been pushing.
First free throw is good from Wellington. Makes it a 3-point game. She knocks down the second one. She's got a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Wellington gets subbed out. Subbing in Jaden Deason. First time we've called her name tonight. Lewandowski with it, swings it over. Lamberti, they go in the corner. Here's a triple. This one's going to be short off the hands of Lamberti, but there's going to be a travel. Bella Arnold tripped, and that foot dragged with her. Fortunate break. Annabelle Williams couldn't knock down the corner three. Lewandowski gets subbed out. Back in Nicole Warbinski. Lamberti quickly gets it in. Van Meter, quick jumper, and she's going to knock it down. Cassie Van Meter, her first basket of the game. Oswego East going to call a timeout, so they'll take 30 seconds to talk it over. It's 26-24. We've got 4:25 left to go in the first half. It's day 2 of the Turkey Tournament. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. 4 minutes, 24 seconds coming out of the timeout. Butler with it. And this one's going to be slapped away by Desiree Merritt. Ball will stay with Butler.
Both these teams being very careful with their shot selection tonight, only putting up the best possible shot they can get, and it's showing up as both these teams have very high shooting percentages.
No basket. They're going to call it travel. One too many steps for Ziana Walton. A really nice move. Now Desiree Merritt bringing it up. Merritt swings it over right wing, over to Williams. Now back, top of the key, Lamberti. They go Merritt. She's at the left corner. She'll put up a triple. She knocks it down. Desiree Merritt starting to take it over here. Oswego East gets the lead back. Heavy pressure from Merritt. Going to swing this one in the corner. It's Wellington. Now she'll go up with it. Hits the deck hard. She'll pick up the foul. Maggie Lewandowski getting ready to sub back in.
Like we said earlier, Merritt making all the hustle plays right now for Oswego East. It sounds like Connor's just saying her name almost every single play, offense and on defense.
And for those of you just joining us, we welcome you in. It's 27-26, day 2 of the girls basketball turkey tournament here at York High School. Scratch that, it's 27-27 as some Kermincia Wellington knocks down her first free throw. She's got a chance to give Butler College Prep the lead back. They're facing off against Oswego East. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me is Griffin Hanna. Exciting game, really action-packed games in the South Gym. That York game that played right before, York Glenbrook South, that one was great as well. Came down to the last second. 28-27 lead for Butler. Oswego trying to respond. They get it over. Merritt's going to lose it. Couldn't handle the dribble. Butler with numbers. They go up too hard. Merritt hits it off the top, but it's rebounded by Butler, and the layup is good. Syra Conwell lays it in, and now it's a 30-27 game. Conwell's up to 10. Lamberti doesn't hit the cutting. Here's a triple there. This one's not going to go. Just a bit off the mark from Morbinski. Here's a step-back three. This one just a little bit long. Rebounded. Merritt's fighting for it. They're going to call a foul. Jaden Deason and Desiree Merritt, 21 on 21, getting into it there.
Butler coming back out in this box inbound play. Most of the time it's going to Walton on a flash out. This time it goes to Walton.
Dangerous pass, but it's picked up. This one's going to clank off the corner. Just a bit off the mark. Walton couldn't knock it down. Merritt's going to swing it out. Lewandowski swings it in the corner. Here's the pull-up jumper, not going to go. Jessica LeClaire couldn't knock it down.
The matchup I'm looking at right now is between Desiree Merritt and Ziana Walton. Those two have been going back and forth on the defensive side of the ball, stripping each other, getting physical down low.
We'll see if that changes. Ava Tyberski just subbing in for Desiree Merritt. Williams almost losing it. She is. She'll bounce it on the line. That's out. So a turnover. And if you're Oswego East, you really got to score here, Griffin. You have to capitalize off these turnovers. We're getting closer and closer towards halftime. Got to take full advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves. And speaking of taking advantage, that's how you do it. Aubrey Lamberti off the glass. Great touch. And now a one-point game. Williams, Euro step, not going to go. They blow the whistle. It's a travel.
Williams believing she was granted a gather step there, but ref thought otherwise, resulting in the travel there. Just another unforced turnover from
Williams out, Williams out. Edwards in for Butler. Pivot from Lamberti. Dumps it off. Now they swing it corner off Tyberski's thigh. And it'll be a jump ball. Pass came in a little bit too hot for Werbinski. Conwell bringing it up. 30-29 the score. 1:38 to go here in the first half. They swing it in the corner. They put up a triple. This one's going to go. Rattles around and falls in. Ziana Walton up to 13.
Walton is just a dream player from a coaching perspective. Big that can stretch the floor and knock down the crucial three.
They swing it in the corner. This one way long. Tyberski couldn't get it to go. Here's a little floater. This one just short. Gonna bounce off the front rim. Now it's a dogfight for the ball. Should be a jump ball. And it is, so it'll go to Oswego East.
Neither team being able to set up a consistent defense in transition. Both of these teams getting early points in the possessions.
Lamberti pulls up for three. This one just off the mark, slightly right. 33-29. Good move from Walton, excuse me. Makes it 35-29. Butler's starting to pull away as we got less than a minute to go here in the first half.
Walton now with 15 points, shouldering the load on offense.
Oswego holding, and Butler will commit a foul. So Layla Edwards charged with the foul. Subbing back in is number 30, Bella Arnold.
It's getting loud here in the closing seconds of this first half.
Something about the South Gym just echoes. Makes for a great environment, even when it's not a packed house. 12 seconds left. Lamberti dumps it off. Lewandowski looks for the shot, now dumps it off. Lamberti, she's going to knock down the mid-ranger, and time will expire. So Oswego East gets what they wanted, the last shot, and they capitalize. Able to knock down the mid-ranger. Makes it 35-31 as we head to halftime. Griffin, what do both teams need to do coming out of the half if they want to secure victory here on day two?
I think the winner of this game is going to be whoever wins at crashing the boards. Right now, the rebound battle is pretty even. Both teams going back and forth, getting a defensive rebound, sometimes an offensive rebound. Steals are pretty even as well, but I think rebounding will be the difference here. As the more shots you get up, the more opportunities you have to score.
Well, they've got 10 minutes to talk it over. We'll be back in 10 minutes. 35-31, Butler College Prep leads over Oswego East, but still a lot of game left. These two teams been going at it all night. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Hello, and we welcome you guys back. Second half action coming up here. 35-31 your score. We're 13 seconds in. Oswego East with the ball after the opening possession for Butler. Ends in no score. They pick Lewandowski's pocket, and now Butler in transition, trying to extend this lead. They're up 2 possessions. Drive, right side, floater, nothing but net. Number 11, Ziana Walton, and she has been on fire. She's got up to 17 points now. 6-point lead. Lamberti, pump fakes, steps in, mid-ranger. This one's long. Rebounded by, it's not going to matter because she threw it straight in the ground, but Orbinski was fighting for it, tried throwing it in, but it hit the baseline first.
Butler winning the hustle battle here, getting more steals and more rebounds and retaining this lead.
Those of you just joining us in the second half, it was a close first half battle. Butler pulled away a little bit at the end. They've got a 6-point lead now. Lewandowski in transition, goes up, throws it just a bit long. They swing it in the corner. Here's a 3-pointer, and it's good. Number 23, Samaya Williams knocks it down. She's up to 7. And an early timeout called by Oswego East, and they've got some things to talk over. 5 unanswered points to open this second half. 40-31 your score. We'll step away for a few moments. We'll be back. You are watching York Sports Network. Hello, and we welcome you back. 40-31 your score. 6 minutes, 38 seconds left to go. They swing it in the corner. Here's a 3-pointer. This one is good. Number 12, Nicole Warbinski. Her second 3-pointer of the game.
Warbinski answering the 3 made by Williams just a couple seconds earlier, shrinking that lead down to 6, just trying to regain their footing and come back into this game.
So this one will stay with Oswego East after a Butler turnover. Quickly get it in. Warbinski with it. Swings it. 3-pointer. Pump fake from Annabelle Williams, but she's going to just lose control of the ball. It'll roll out of bounds and be a turnover on Oswego East. Long pass. Williams makes the extra one. Mid-ranger, and is nothing but net. That is pure. Syra Conwell knocking it down. She's up to 12 points. She's the second leading scorer behind Walton with 17. Conwell with 12. They go down low. Williams gets rejected. This one's going to rattle around. Looks like it'll be heading towards Butler at will. It was off of Aubrey Lamberti.
Like you said earlier, here in the South Gym, it echoes. Can really hear the fans getting into this one.
Pull up mid-ranger is gonna trickle and roll in. Syra Conwell once again, now up to 14. Oswego looking to respond. Nice move, but it's gonna be off the mark. Lamberti fighting for it. We'll call it jump ball, so it's going to Butler. 42-36, so 6-point lead for Oswego East. I'm sorry, for Butler. So Oswego East uses another timeout in 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this second half. We'll be back. 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. I'm sorry, they're down 10. 44-34 your score. We'll be back in just a few moments. We welcome you back from the timeout. 44-34 your score. Oswego East, they really got to work some things out if they want to avoid falling to 0-2 in this tournament. Too hard off the glass. Loose ball. Finally, Annabelle Williams comes down with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul.
Walter looking for the call there, having some word with her coaches. Oswego maybe seeing a door of opportunity there. Attacking the frustrated player can often lead to some easy points.
Lamberti, right wing. Makes the extra pass. Lamberti spins around, lays it in. Nice touch, Aubrey Lamberti. 36-44 now. This one's going to be saved, but it's going to right in the hands of Walton, and this shot off the mark. Loose ball, and who's got it? Jump ball. So it'll be a timeout. We'll take a break here. Some discussion going on. 44-36 your score. 4:27 left to go in the third quarter. We welcome you back. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left. Maggie Lewandowski swings it. Lamberti, top of the key. Desiree Merritt, who's back in the game. Ooh, nice no-look pass. Here's the open three. Warbinski way short. Just not the shot you're looking for in that situation. This floater is going to be no good from Walton. Merritt off the rebound, swings it. Corner three. Lewandowski knocks it down. She's up to 13 points after the triple, and it's now 44-39.
With the immediate return of Oswego East starting lineup, especially within Merritt, they're really pushing tempo to start this second half, coming out of that timeout, specifically as Williams just hits the three, trying to catch Butler before they can set up their zone defense.
Great shot from Williams. Lewandowski fights through contact, draws the foul, and lays it in. Got a chance to complete the three-point play.
Great job there by Lewandowski to split the double team with the Euro step there.
Subs being made for Butler. Decent in, Harding out. Lewandowski knocking the free throw down. Now just a 5-point game. This defense needs to stay on top of its game. Conwell with it. Oswego East trying to fight their way back into this one. Not too far off. Merritt, great defense. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Not really sure about that one. I say Merritt pushed her. Looks like Walton kind of just walked out.
Walton definitely showing some frustration so far in the second half.
Get it in quickly. Desiree Merritt has to check out. That she picks up yet another foul. Nice job, Williams.
Williams hasn't been afraid to shoot it, and it's paying off as now she's up to 12 points on the night.
Got it in the corner. Try kicking out. Dangerous pass from Van Meter, and it'll be a turnover. That's just not what you're looking for. Van Meter, like a quarterback, throwing it into double coverage. Just not what you need at that moment. 49-42, 2:40 left to go. Conwell drives in, now kicks this one out. Loose ball, it's going to be saved by Butler. They go up, can't lay it in. Three-pointer coming. Conwell can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lewandowski. She's pushing the floor, swings it. Lamberti in the corner, extra pass. Werbinski gets it stolen. Off the fast break, they go up, and they pick up the and one. Van Meter commits the foul. Conwell with the bucket. She's up to 16. She makes the free throw, got a chance to make it 17.
Butler just growing this lead with every hustle play they make, making sure they capitalize on each of these Oswego East turnovers.
Sam Herrick checks in for the first time today. She subs out Van Meter. Lewandowski with it, top the key. Too hard off the glass from Warbinski, rebounded by Williams. Here's a three-pointer coming up. This one way long. Offensive rebound for Butler. Tries making the extra pass to no one. It'll be a foul. Stop the clock at 1:30 in the third quarter.
Butler looking to push tempo here as Oswego East is coming out in the 1-2-2 trap. If they catch them in transition, Oswego East isn't able to set up the trap, resulting in these easy transition points for Butler, which is allowing them to grow this 10-point lead.
Lewandowski with now top the key, Lamberti, a triple. She knocks it down. Aubrey Lamberti makes it just a 7-point game now. Oswego East really needs to stop on defense. Biggest thing, getting those rebounds. Butler doing a great job getting offensive rebounds. Here's a triple from Walton, not going to go. Another offensive rebound for Butler, but that time it gets knocked away. Now Lewandowski pushing the floor. Nice move, draws the foul, and one. Maggie Lewandowski's been great in transition. Now has a chance to make it a 4-point game with less than a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Feels like deja vu seeing Lewandowski just go coast to coast, finishing for the two, and this time going to the stripe for one more.
Lewandowski completes the 3-point play, so now just a 4-point game. She's up to 19, the leading scorer for Oswego East. .43 seconds, pull up mid-ranger from the free throw line. Not gonna go, another offensive rebound, and the foul is drawn. Tiana Harding will head to the line.
Butler's coach has a couple words for his team, just trying to remind them to keep focus and finish out this game as we're only 35 seconds away from this fourth quarter.
First free throw's good. 53-48 now, a 5-point game. Can't knock down the second one. No 1-for-2 trip. But still helps pad this lead. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler really playing some great pressure defense right now. They got some help to double up. Lewandowski with it. 17 seconds and counting. Lewandowski loses it as she tries to drive to the left side. Wellington, coast to coast, puts it up, lays it in. Nice floater from Wellington. 5 seconds left to go. Lewandowski just throws up a heave, and she's going to airball it, and it'll roll out of bounds. So 55-48 your score. We're going to head into the fourth quarter. Griffin, Oswego East, seems like they're halfway there. What more do they need to do to complete this comeback and hopefully take the win?
One thing Oswego East has to be mindful of is Butler's front court's ability to get behind them and get the offensive rebound. Oswego East came out in the 2-3 zone to start the half, and Butler's just been killing them on the offensive glass, constantly getting behind that back three, getting the offensive rebound, and because they're down, Oswego East guards are flaring out rather than crashing the boards, trying to push tempo, preventing Butler themselves from setting up their own zone, resulting in Butler crashing the offensive board, getting these second chance points, which just grows their lead even more.
Well said. 24 seconds left before the start of the fourth quarter. We'll step away. We'll be back in just a few moments. We're in the home stretch here in the final game of the South Gym. It's 55-48. Butler looking to pick up their first win of the tournament. Oswego East trying to complete the comeback, avoid falling to 0-2. Got some work to do. Interesting formation from Butler right now. Only got 2 people moving. You're Oswego East, you're going to have to get aggressive. You can't. There's no shot clock in this tournament, so you can't wait. And there's the layup, not going to go. Finally getting a defensive rebound on the first try. Seems like ages. Lewandowski swings it over. Now they go. Warbinski, extra pass. Lewandowski to Lamberti, a 3, not gonna go. Off the mark to the left. Conwell with it. Conwell hands it off. Walton. Now to Williams. Back to Conwell. Really trying to kill as much time off this clock as they can. It seems to be working so far. Already on a minute and a half through this final quarter. 6:25 left to go. You got to get aggressive if you're Oswego East. Got to be aggressive without fouling. We'll see what they do here. They try going up. Loose ball. Oh, Lamberti really wasn't aggressive with that. They swing it to the corner. Here's a triple. This one's gonna go. Conwell knocks it down. And she's up to 20. High scoring affair for both sides. Lewandowski needs some help. Swings it over. Warbinski. And it's going to be a timeout called by Oswego East. They're going to have to talk some things over. 10-point lead. for Butler. We'll step away and be back in just a few moments. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. 5 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in this game. It's a 10-point lead for Butler College Prep over Oswego East. Maggie Lewandowski bringing it up. Lamberti now with it. Top of the key. Here's a three-pointer. This one way short. Morbinski has been on and off all night. She's made 2 threes, but she's also missed a few, and those misses have been bad, but those makes have been great. Just has not found consistency yet in terms of the power she's putting in her jump shot.
Morbinski got a very high arcing shot, very hard to be consistent with.
Conwell left side, now just hands it off. Just back and forth, handing it off. They're doing a great job just killing this clock right now, Griffin. I mean, you said to me in timeout, you didn't even know how to describe this offense, but it's working. Killing the clock, then they go in late and take these short shots as that one's going to fall. Butler hits the 60-point mark. Conwell at the 22. She's been the star of the game so far. Lewandowski gets it knocked away from her. It'll be a foul.
If Oswego East wants to come back in this game, they got to start pressuring the ball on defense. Just letting Walton and Williams run circles around their defense isn't helping them come back in this game.
Swing it in the corner, Merritt, Lewandowski, now to Warbinski. They get it back into Merritt. Got to hurry it up. Merritt puts up a triple. This one's going to be short. Couldn't get it to go coming off the bench.
Oswego's window of opportunity seems to be closing as their defense is sputtering and so is their offense, just going down this downward slope of more and more misses and less ball pressure.
Right after each second, looking less and less likely as there's another time. This time it's Walton with the layup. She's up to 19. Walton and Conwell have just been torching this Oswego defense. Lewandowski with the left hand, not enough.
One thing I find very interesting is that Oswego East loads the paint, which allows Butler to just dribble it out up top. But when Butler does drive, it's an easy layup, which raises the question, why even load the paint with all your defenders if you'll just let Butler score?
Merritt's mid-ranger's good. Now a 14-point game, but 3-13, and they're really going to have to start forcing some turnovers and scoring quickly if they want to get back in. It's going to be a foul.
Oswego now playing defense with their hands. Coaches always say, play defense with your body. You'll never get a foul called there. But Oswego in desperation time, down 14 with just about 3 minutes to go, needing to create some turnovers and create some extra points.
Wide open layup there for Conwell, now up to 26. Lamberti sets her feet, pulls up for three, not gonna go. Rebound Werbinski, no, she's fighting for it, jump ball. It'll stay with Oswego East. Lewandowski thought about pulling it right away. Merritt quickly swings it over to Lamberti. Now she drives from the left side, puts it up, and she'll pick up the and one.
This free throw right here feels like Oswego's East last chance to get into the game. Trailing 14 with just 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Trying to make something special happen here at the end of the game. Trying to dig themselves out of the hole they created.
Free throw from Lamberti is good. They're going to check out they're going to check out Emily Tran. Checking in Annabelle Williams. Conwell bringing it up, now swings it over, it makes the extra pass, and the floater's good from Ziana Walton. Now 2.5 minutes, Lewandowski tries going coast to coast too hard, but Merritt's right there, catches the rebound. Timeout called by Oswego East, 13-point game, 2:17 left to go in this one. Butler in line to pick up their first win of the tournament. Oswego East trying to do the impossible and make the comeback. We'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go. Oswego East trying to pick up the pressure on defense. Cannot foul. You got a couple to give to stop the clock. Merritt avoids a foul. Conwell, left side. Drives left and just goes back and retreats near the Duke logo at half court. Doing a great job just killing so much time when there's no shot clock in a tournament like this.
Conwell, Williams, and Walter looking like they're just playing monkey in the middle with the Oswego East defense.
Too hard off the glass, and the foul, and the bucket. 70-55 now, 23 points for Ziana Walton.
Oswego seems to be left in a trance by Butler, just running circles around them, losing where the ball is. Almost looking like a magic trick how easily Butler gets into the paint.
Just not used to seeing it. I don't even think I've ever seen something like that before. They got to do something quickly. That's not what you need to do. Williams with the turnover. Now, Williams going coast to coast. I'm sorry. Wellington almost went coast to coast, made the extra pass. Merritt knocks it away, but it'll be out of bounds. Stick with Butler.
such polar opposite halves, as in the first half it was neck and neck, back and forth. But once Butler brought out this almost 2-clock offense, it's just been nothing but easy layups for them, just growing this lead more and more and more.
Should all but do it. As a 70-55 lead for Butler with just a bit over a minute. Oh, nice move by Conwell. She'll step back, pull up, not gonna go. Rebounded, they swing it out. Walton with it. Walton in some trouble. It's got to get rid of it. She does. Now it's Williams. Williams spinning around. Williams drives right side, fights through contact, draws the foul. So 2 shots coming up for Samaya Williams.
Looks like a Globetrotters game out there with how Williams was just dribbling the clock out, showing all the moves in her bag.
First free throw short.
If you would have told me that Butler would end the game with almost a 20-point lead at halftime, I wouldn't believe you, but Butler came out with a rather unique offense that just caught Oswego off guard and won them the game.
17-point lead for them with 30 seconds left. Lamberti puts up a floater, not gonna go. This one's stopping the clock again. Another foul. Barely getting any time off.
Great to see the Oswego players still giving it their all as this game is coming to a close. You never know what could happen, but it's looking bleak.
Williams swings it in the corner. Might as well throw up a 3, and the bank is open today. Yvonne Archibald knocks it down. Her first basket of the day. Long pass. Butler just having some fun. How about the left hand? And time expires. Butler ends up winning by 22 points. A second half explosion for this offense carries them to victory as they defeat Oswego East 77-55. Griffin, any last thoughts on this one?
I just think Butler was more creative in this game, had a bigger contrast in the way they played between the first half and second half, obviously changing their offense and changing their defense, and Oswego just had no answers.
You make offensive adjustments like that tomorrow, as well as get the same amount of offensive rebounds. You'll be in a great position, and this coaching staff for Butler College Prep should be absolutely pleased with the way that their team executed. That'll do it for us tonight. Thank you to those of you who tuned in to watch. I've been Connor Choi. Alongside me was Griffin Hanna. For our entire crew, we thank you. Butler will be back, Thursday, not tomorrow. All teams off tomorrow, but they'll be right back at it Thursday. The last day of pool play before Friday and the championship day. 77-55 your final score here in the South Gym. Thank you and good night.